Today is the 14th day of May 2023. Almost 4 years since Hurricane Dorian, and then we had Hurricane Nicole. And this is like an earthquake for those people. Only this is an earthquake for those people that love their mother, like Kai Mills. For those y'all that, especially in Dundastan, Abaco, that not speaking to your mother since hurricane, shame on y'all. For those of you that haven't helped your mother, shame on y'all. My mother had to be airvac into Nassau by the U.S. Coast Guard. And I just say thank you for the U.S. Coast Guard, because I said, what if my mother would have died in Abaco and would have been put in that trailer for 9 months by Hubert Minnis and Darren Henfield. And every time for 4 years I passed this house, and that's why I do the videos, for information. No mind all the glitter, the glamour. There's only one house in Front Street, Dundastan, that God has allowed it, that the walls wasn't destroyed. The house has a roof on it, and not a window, not a door, no work 4 years in. Anybody that don't like their mother, I got a problem with them. And people in Dundastan just don't get it. Y'all gonna understand what Kai do and what Kai say when Kai is not here. How can it be that the man that sat at the table to elect Darren Henfield, Farron Newbold, that transformed his registration from Dundastan into Mashaba to vote for John Pinder, and local government came around, weren't in Dundastan long enough, but he's a big general for John Pinder, so they changed the registration in Dundastan and switched him back in Dundastan to run in local government. He couldn't win in Mashaba, but he campaigned in Dundastan. But today is Mother's Day. I want to stick with the gig. It's a big gig that's going on here. This one's gonna send shockwaves to those non-believers and those haters. And all I do is tell my story. You see, if I weren't brave enough to tell this story, many of y'all won't know that the chief counselor, the mayor, the only signature for checks for government works in local government in Dundastan, Central Pines, Murphytown, Mashaba, and Spring City, Farron Newbold is the signature for 3 years. But for 2 years, he's been the chief counselor for Central Abaco. And Dundastan, if you know Dundastan, the only house that would stand the wrath of Hurricane Dorian and Nicole was Farron Newbold's mother's house. 4 years later, Farron haven't put a door nor a window on his mother's house. You know what he's done? Put an old break-up white truck in the front door of his mother's house. Last time I spoke with her, she had all her faculties, and she wondered why nobody has helped her. I said, your son was fixing roof for other people, doing all kind of favors for people to get elected. He is the chairman. He's the signature. He's the one that sits at the table with the PLP. He's the one that is the advisor for John Pinder and the PLP. He should have helped you. 4 years later, Farah Noble mother is the only, listen to me, Farah Noble mother is the only house in Front Street, Dundastan, that don't have a window nor a door 4 years later. I suspect his mother's in Abaco. But how could you go to your mother as the PLP strongman, John Pin the advisor, the chief counselor, the chairman of Dundastan? The chairman of Dundastan is supposed to help persons for Dundastan. But yet, 4 years in, his mother house don't have a door. But he's collecting rent, you know. The cultural center, every month, Farah got a group that collects money from the cultural center, a place where we're supposed to provide space freely. He's collecting money. But so far, 4 years later, his mother house don't have a door nor a window. That supposed to send shockwaves throughout Abaco and the Bahamas. How could you say to your mother, I love you, happy Mother's Day? And you have the political might, you have the contractual right, because you get contract from the PLP and the FNM. But your mother have one of the biggest houses in Dundastan, but she don't have a window or a door. I just gotta show you the video. I gotta shoot it because it's hurtful and it's not right. But it's only not right for people like Kai Mills, because ask anybody in Abaco, Dundastan especially, what if Althea Mills was living today? Would Althea Mills not have a window or door on our house 4 years later? Ask anybody, see what they'll tell you. This is how the house was September 1st, 2019. There's the old truck that he parked there, old car there. 4 years in, but you're the chairman, supposed to be helping people. How could you help people? This is Mother's Day. How could you help people? And you haven't helped your mother 4 years in. This should send ricochet. It's the video to send ricochet throughout the political world, or throughout the world, that people that love their mother, that the chairman haven't reached out to help his own mother. The dogs, see the Potcake dogs? That's where the family house is. The Potcake dog has taken up residence because the brother forgot his loving mother. Kai Mills, Althea Mills would have been good. You could tell the world that Althea Mills would have been good. I do this video to wake up the conscience in those that love their mother and had their mother here after Hurricane Doreen. My mother's gone. I'm doing this for the haters that refuse, that have the political might and the monetary might to help your mother. How could it be that the only house, and I can do the video, Front Street, Dundastan, Farah Noble mother is the only house that don't have a door nor a window. Kai cares. That's why he's sending this avalanche of love, so that they can help Farah Noble, chief counselor, could help his mother. Kai cares. That's why I'm here. Happy Mother's Day, Farah Noble.